What is the one thing we all want but spend most of our time avoiding? What is the thing we have more of than ever and yet are increasingly starved of? What do we grieve when we lose it and sabotage our ability to find it? You know what I'm talking about. If I mention its name, your heart will race, your hairs will stand on end, your eyes will go wide, and you'll start to lean forward. But at the same time, you'll hold yourself back because you're worried that someone will notice. You're worried that people will know that you want it too. We all want it. Run from it, hide from it, pursue it, delight in it, and are overwhelmed by it. It consumes us in a moment and is absent the next. We wake up each morning hoping to encounter it, but at the same time devise strategies to prevent its occurrence. It enthralls us, makes us obsessed to experience it purely. But when it is absent or taken from us, we are ruined in its wake. Connection. Real connection. It's that look in another person's eyes that makes you feel safe. It's that smile from a stranger that says, I am as you are. We are together. It's that twinkle in a friend's eye that says before their words, I'm happy to see you. It's an act of kindness, unrequested, unrequited, undeserved. It's a hug that lingers, that holds on, that presses in, that embraces body, mind, and soul. Why can't we have this all the time? Because we don't trust it. We're afraid of giving ourselves to it. We've been burned by it, broken by it, beaten down by our hopes for it. So we hide from it. We build walls around ourselves to keep people out. We hold our hopes for it here, or maybe even here, just out of reach, just beyond, just out of danger, just too far, just far enough away. It's the absurdity of our modern lives. We're surrounded by people just as yearning, just as needy as us. Yet we look down. We put our headphones in and we keep people out. We cross the street to avoid conversation. And the one who starts it with a stranger is an outcast in our midst. It wasn't always this way. At least that's what we're told. The first humans were connected with each other and our Creator. They walked the earth freely, together, exploring the beauty of God's creation. They were naked and unashamed. Two people, one flesh, at peace. Then they broke God's command. They broke their bond of unity. And that brokenness seeped into the very earth that their children would drink from? Why do we spend so much of our time avoiding the very thing we want more than anything? Why are we increasingly starved of the thing we seem to have more often than ever? Why? Why do we sabotage our pursuit of the very thing that breaks our heart to lose? Because we are disconnected. Not in our circumstances, but in our souls. Because we are distant, not geographically, but in our connection with one another, in our knowing of one another, in our trusting of one another. We are pre-wounded before we meet, in need of forgiveness before we've spoken. We are pre-disturbed, tormented by the enemies of our past and in our future. Our whole perception has blurred into a haze of vague threats and just a glimmer of possibility. But we press on because we literally cannot not. We must have connection. We must have it. We are made for it. We must experience it, touch it, feel it, know it, be clothed by it, live for it. Every fleeting moment of it is enough to propel us on its pursuit. In the grand story, we are either tragic creatures endlessly chasing that which we cannot have, or we are heroes valiantly pursuing that which one day we must attain. So which is it? And how will we know? If I empty myself of need, I have nothing left to live for. If I fill myself with pleasure, I find dissatisfaction always at my door. If I surround myself with others, I am drowned in a flood of superficial conversation. If I aim to be the best me, I am both the problem and solution. I can't do it. I can't make it. I am too conflicted, too contradictory, too contrary to myself. But he took our enmity in his flesh upon that cross. He carried it to death, and in doing so, ended its hostility. He himself is our peace, the bringer together of groups into one by destroying the barrier of enmity between them. He reconciles us to God, to others, and to the beauty of his creation. In him, we one body, one family, one household, united by His Spirit and held together in His love. Therefore, we can find connection. No more looking down or turning away. No more hiding or protecting. We can be reconciled, reconcilers, restorers of what was once lost and broken and nearly forgotten. In Him, we can be made whole. In Him, we can find the courage to try again, to love, to heal, to hope, to move forward, to make